witnesses be sitting on the referee. Firuzi Evrin of Iran in charge of this one. We'll know if he's had a good game because we won't notice him. Players ready, crowd ready. I hope you're ready wherever you're watching. We're about to get going. Japan in red serving, Italy in blue receiving. It's week 2 of the Women's Volleyball Nations League. We're in Hong Kong and we are on a breakpoint start for Japan.
Lovely swing and transition. Yoshino not scared of a monster block in front of her. Japan with a good defensive touch early, good control.
Seki to serve. Something that you may have noticed, those of you watching, for the Italian kit have got a nice gold emblem in the middle at the top. That's because they are the current VNL champions. Good hit.
Great start for Ishikawa. Handles the reception with aplomb and then finds the right choice. It's the matchup they would like here against the Gradi.
Ishikawa to the serving line. The captain for Japan. Going after Omurui. No surprise with that, and no surprise with the Gradi making her block out.
Such a consistently smart hitter, the Gradi. She always seems to know where the block is and what she wants to do with the ball.
She's not a player who'll go over the top of a block, but she's a player who'll find her way round it and through it quite comfortably. And a player who'll stop the ball getting past her. That is a great block to deny Yukiko Wada.
And the choice is to set into a block if it gone and far, or to try and work the Gradi, so she can expect a lot of the ball to come her way.
She won't mind. She keeps making blocks like that. That's the kind of outcome we do expect with Igonu. Has that caught anybody? No, it hasn't. There might be a challenge for touch, which Ferhat Akbash is going to call. There won't be any admission, and I know there won't be any admission because Sarah Farr will not admit to anything if it's touched her. That's from the fact that we've been watching her all this week, not admitting to anything and touching the ball quite a few times.
She has to have a tell, though. There's got to be something which lets us know that she got it.
I don't know, the poker faces of these players, you definitely do not want to play cards against them. Very few tells in that department. I think the only players maybe will be Thailand. Oh, I'm sorry, is there a touch on Farr again? Oh, I don't believe it. Excellent. Well, there's no reward, there's nothing in it for her, other unless the coach says, just let's get on, which sometimes players will admit the touch so they can just keep going. Gradi! Not the swing she was looking for, not the hits that Italy wanted, and Japan are on level terms. In fact, they've gone in front 4-3 now. That's a good touch in the block. And that's a great swing off of the block and away.
Awareness of the situation. The ball's off the net. It's always going to be a double block, so you don't have to find the court, because with Igonu and Farr, there's going to be hands and arms and elbows and maybe even shoulders above the net.
5-3, great start for Japan. This time going after De Gradi, and that is an ace serve. No one able to get control of the ball. Velasco standing out of your picture, hands on hips. He won't be too pleased with the way this is going. I'll tell you what, that needed to go over the net. Omurui really wasn't ready for that. That's more like it. Far gets that one away through the middle. Good serve, great pass. Ishikawa would have been delighted with that one. Actually made the swing, but it was Yoshino Sato. Look at that line swing. Ishikawa celebrating big time with it.
Really lovely tempo as well. Getting the ball to the antenna nice and early.
Oh, a big jump serve. Crowd right behind Japan here. Ugono yet to score a point for her team. Oh, you can't set far, but that's great cover. Oh, it's Fukudomi with the cover. Now free ball. Oh my goodness, that's not hit the floor. How did that not hit the floor? Italy have taken the point. There might be a challenge coming here for floor touch.
Well, the call at the end of the point was for a block touch, so Japan is challenging.
I still can't understand how Fasima got that ball off the floor. That was incredible, if it indeed was. But we're not going to look at that there. As Liam has pointed out, Japan have been called as a block touch against them, and they're saying, no, we didn't touch that. Can they then go back and challenge the floor touch?
Paolo Gonu showing that the temperature in the room has raised a little bit as the week has gone on. Now with Japan on the other side of the net, her first serve over 95 kilometers an hour. I think we should ask Sarah Farr if someone touched this ball.
No place on court just yet for the players in your picture. May well see a double substitution for Italy. Those setter into the back row, opposite into the front row. And there was no touch. Over the top and far away from Igonu. Serving run comes to an end with a very good run nonetheless. Japan in a good position here, 3 points in front. De Gradi back to the serving line for Italy. Nicely done by Shimomura.
Shimomura's footwork on this attack, it looks like she's fitting in an extra step and getting really wide. Forces Omorui to not pull up early, but to keep following.
Omori in the front row. Could be a target here for Yoshino Sato in service. But got to find the court. Didn't happen. And that's a let-off for Italy. Far. Great pass. Ishikawa using her hang time, but that allowed the block to get set. Igonu, nowhere for her to go. Wada could only keep the ball in play, and the power tip will work for Italy.
Good solution for Omorui with the Japanese block being forced to make a couple of quick decisions. Double jump, the middle being run straight into where the two blockers are waiting.
Tricky one that for Ishikawa, but she made it look easy.
Certainly makes things look good for Japan when Ishikawa is playing well. Effectively a three outside system where they can bring players in and out, but Ishikawa has to be stable for them.
Nice pass. Oh, good swing as well, because Omori couldn't get all the way back out again, but just off of the, what, 1-2 step approach, if that. Good swing. Can be. Fast pass, fast set, really slow attack.
It's a delightful touch on the ball as well. It just seems to die out of the hand. It just, there's beautiful touch to get that ball in front of Facino. Foot fault.
Close to it. No one called it. Oh, that's an ace serve. Right in between DeGradi and Omori. The hallway of hesitation has been entered, and Japan have come away with a point.
Assolutamente. Stiamo giocando come se giocassimo con qualunque squadra. Loro giocano in mezzo al muro sulle mani, in mezzo al muro sulle mani. Se arriviamo mettiamo le mani così, lasciamo che tiri, li difendiamo. Sta giocando all'ottavo metro, mai difendiamo lì noi, né con loro né con le altre squadre, mai. La parallela stiamo sul serio, non su 8 metri.
Julio Velasco asking for some more stability in the relationship between block and defense, so the parts working together. A good start from Japan has given them a better chance on the Winnie P.
Has that made it? Yes, of course it has. Igono crushing that one cross court.
Japanese block and defensive position set up nicely, but sometimes you cannot stop a player with the athleticism and power of Igono.
Omorui serve. Taking on Ishikawa. It's a good serve. Work for Wada to do. Nice up by Facino. And that's what Igono is there for. Over the top and in.
It's a lovely control. It's 75–80% swing, just a chip over the top of the block into the hole in the middle of the court. Above 3 meters on the contact.
A good serve. Wada. More recycling being done here as Japan look for a way through. Nothing in the middle and nothing at all. And look at this, Italy are back to within a point.
Daniesi with a really great choice with a small amount of time on display to be able to dive out and get good hand position there from a really neutral start. High quality play.
It's a good ball in. But another good touch is Danesi helping out with DeGradi. DeGradi can't find a way through, a little bit too low with that tip, and they pay the price. Japan have the point.
The tip coming from too far off the net for DeGradi. He has to find the right parabola for the ball to travel to beat the block.
Mind you, Igono is nowhere near any kind of cover at all. There are no innocent bystanders on the court. Lovely. Great speed. Canby finds Danesi. Italy find a point.
It's about as well as you can make this play. Great approach timing from Danesi.
Good touch. Nice and high. But Japan keep the ball in play. And a quick swing then before Farr can close the block, gets the job done.
Fantastic set. Seki puts that on a rope.
Decent ball from DeGradi. And you've got to use Farr and Danesi on good balls. They're so tall, they're so quick. They're so difficult to stop.
Ishikawa gets caught a little bit short. She doesn't have the fraction of a second difference.
Oh, yeah. yes, ace serve Igonu.
Brilliant serve into the space, and at 94 kilometers an hour.
Check that one short on to Fukudome. As that caught the block, knows as the referee, an error from Sato, and all of a sudden, after being 8-4 down, Italy are 15-14 in front. That one not troubling Japan's passing unit. Wada to serve. Lovely pass for Sino. De Gradi catches the block.
You can wax lyrical about the Igonu serve, but that serve from Wada, 100 kilometers an hour. Fantastic serve, well handled. And once more, De Gradi makes a really good choice against the block.
Lovely pass. Oh, that's a good up from Igonu. This is a real chance, but no, the 1-foot Yahoo turning it back to where the block was. He's not going to win you a point.
And there's Seki blocking in the middle as well.
That was excellent. This, not so much. Oh, the gap was, there was a massive gap in front. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't go. Oh, don't go there. Oh, yes. Good up by Seki. Top swing from Wada. It is very much game on here now. Both teams pretty much playing exactly how they want to play. Yoshino Sato. Casino makes it look easy, and Far does exactly the same.
The call on this ball is a chi. Potentially, that's a chi, where it's just that little bit further away, and it forces the middle blocker to see their opponent's body move further, and they move in sympathy, opens up some angles.
Neither team giving each other any sympathy, though, at the moment. Lovely dig from Far. Wada. Oh, that's a lovely set. And we're still going. Trying to force that ball behind. Well played, Igonu. It was a double touch on the set. Omori couldn't have a full swing. We're still going, though. Advantage Japan. Can they finish it this time? They go quick. And they do get it on the floor. Ishikawa, that was magnificent volleyball.
Fantastic defense, fantastic ball control from both sides.
What was really good about this rally was we saw very clearly that once De Gradi made that double touch set out to Omori, it put Italy in a poor position and gave advantage to Japan, and we got the outcome of an end point to the rally instead of it being stopped by the referee.
It was a progression of advantage. Navini comes in for Omarui for Italy.
To be the target. Good pick, though, from Navini, and she's going to get a swing. Oh, what a way to get back into a game. You just shank the ball, but you make a dig and then make the swing and put the ball away for the point.
This will make Julio Velasco happy. Block and defense working in concert, forcing Ishikawa to take the sharp angle.
Navini and De Gradi both going to be playing together at Chieri next season. And that's a nice side out again. Japan keeping the lead at the moment, 19-18. Good ball. Good up by Seki. Oh, that's played, well played. Hands taken away by looks of it against Ishikawa as she tried to find some fingers. serve. Former Firenze player last season. What a hit from Wada. Right now, she's asking the questions, isn't she? And Italy cannot find the answers.
The set gets right to the high point of her jump. It's excellent positioning, excellent timing from Wada, and a great elastic shoulder down the line.
Nice touch. Little bit of a change-up by running the pipe attack. And Italy now 2 points behind. Timeout called by Velasco. That makes no sense.
Ishikawa with the service error.
Delisi now to serve for Italy. They need a break point just to get level. That's not bad, though. This has to go wide. Chance for a big block. As that landed. Oh, goodness me, what a swing. Yoshida Sato against the two biggest blockers Italy can put up.
Fantastic serve by Dagnese to force the high ball. Equally good serve attack.
It's in. Of course it is. It's far with the swing. Changes for Italy. They make the double substitution. Chidera Ezi's in to serve. The setter from Bergamo, who should be this season, coming. And into the front row is Maluau as opposite. Good up by Facino. Stable ball out wide for Degradi. That is exactly what you want as a coach, isn't it? When you make a double change like that and it works perfectly.
Straight away, the play goes back to the most reliable hitter in front row. And Izzy switched on straight away, hands ready to go.
22-22. Oh, what a touch. Degradi for the lead. Not quite. That's a bit too tight. Oh, what a set. And what a brilliant block from Serafar.
The challenge will be coming.
I want to see how good that block was. Thinks there's a net touch, but tell you what, even more impressive, Seki not getting into the net.
Phenomenal body control on that set.
Trying to clarify what the challenge is at the moment. So even though we kind of gone past the 8 seconds, he's been Atbash speaking to the third referee, who's speaking to the first referee, who will then tell us what we're watching. Because we haven't actually had a challenge signal just yet. Maybe something to happen mid-rally, actually. So there's a net touch challenge coming up. But was it on the block of Farr, or was it somewhere earlier maybe, because the ball did cross the net a couple of times. Forza Italia.
First action by the Italian player, net touch.
I think there is, with microphone. But essentially saying he's looking for a net touch, and there is not a net touch. Look at that, how well watched. All the way, such good blocking. Such good blocking. I'm not sure that's what he wants, though. I think he wanted something.
The first action rather than the last action. The most impressive part of that block by far was that she didn't leave early. She, even when Seki was close to the net, very easy to jump early and then be out of position. She was patient enough to still make a full move to the outside. Japan takes the time out.
Remember the roll shot of right side, Maluao. The ball is slow. So left side is further up from the gap. Let's make sure. When we go to third line, pressure in the third. Let's go, let's go.
Win predictors predicting stuff.
Crazy Winnie Peas.
That's another good serve, brings Japan off the net, but that is just quality from the 23-year-old NEC Red Rockets outside hitter, Yoshina Sato.
Quality angle. Again, the ball coming from off the net. The block has time to be there and set. Lovely hand control by Sato.
Last pass. Oh, yes, that is quality. Chidera Isi, you can see why Velasco has picked her in the absence of Oro, and will be a player that's going to push Canby and Oro this season, you feel, with those kind of plays. Timeout number 2 for Japan.
Pay attention with the drop, sir. Okay, if they have offense transition, easy ball, chance ball for them, they are going to set the middle. If they could move it to have some dirty shots for sure, okay? From our side.
The main piece of information, perfect situation. Italy wants to set the middle, and with Farr and Daniesi, that makes a lot of sense.
That's a good touch. Really important touch. For the set. No, not quite. To stay in the set. No! That is an unforced error. There might have to be a challenge. Got to challenge it. Away we go. Set number 2. Canby serves. Italy are up 1-0 over Japan. Goodness me, that came back so quick. They didn't even have time to turn around. They just tucked it right up, and it's just gone past her. Oh, well left. That's a good serve, actually, because Navini got stuck behind Denesi then. Great pass from Fukudome, and a nice put away from Eri Miyabi. Miyabi with the serve. Well played to Grady. Ishikawa's passing has been really good for the most of this match, and then she backs it up with the pipe attack.
Ishikawa has taken up a lot of the court on reception as well, pairing well with Fukudome to really make the area small for Sato.
Not quite for Wada. Here comes Igonu. Sensible from Seki. And then clever play against the block by Sato.
Seki does a fantastic job running at pretty much full speed to keep that ball right in front of Sato, and she can just push off the front of the block.
Sato now with the serve. DeGrani didn't even have to move. Good up, Fukudome, lovely save. Ishikawa, free ball now for Italy. That couldn't have gone any higher without touching the ceiling. Oh, Fukudome! One of the best liberos on the planet and showing why. And the block is magnificent from Japan. They have the lead. What incredible volleyball!
Unbelievable ball control. The first action from Fukudome, and then Ishikawa to keep the ball in a positive position.
There's a lot to be learned from watching Japan play volleyball, particularly their defense, particularly the way they always get two hands to the ball, no matter what position they're having to chase to. Another great dig from Fukudome, and again! Oh, you're kidding! Sarah Farr must have thought that is on the floor. And even when she does get a swing, it still gets dark. Oh my days. I think Sarah Farr's like deja vu. This is like training. Please, can we stop doing this? Imagine what it's like at Caneliano last season.
My favourite part about this is that Fukudome had a big smile on her face. She's loving the contest.
Well, we're loving the volleyball and the contest as well. Net touch against Italy, and Japan lead by 2. And if Fukudome keeps playing like this, I'm not going to have any voice left. Dave Rogers is going to have to step in. Shimamura. Navini just with the recycle play. Oh, that's just kept in play. Fortunately, that contact below the height of the net from Paolo Igonu. Otherwise, she should have been called for an illegal attack. But Japan take the point anyway. Yeah, miles in, clearly. Oh, good up from Wada. Free ball for Italy. 2 front row attackers. Far. I guess sometimes you think she's mishit it, but it's always towards that last third of the court, isn't it? Last metre or so.
She looks for the deep corner. Cuts off the ball at a different part of the swings. Instead of trying to go high on top of the ball, swings through the ball to the deep corner.
That's unlike Sarah Farr. It's been caught out by the net.
Toss went left and she was always chasing it.
Seki. Is that? Yes. Oh, I don't even know why I bothered to say, is that in? as good a thumb down as you're going to get. Fugadone was a little unsure as to play that or not. Great swing. Good up from DeGradi. Nervini. It was a little bit low, a little bit inside. And now Japan have a 3-point advantage.
Discussions on the Italian bench about what is the next move with other outside hitter spot. Where do they go to?
Maybe it will be Giovannini to come in, or maybe Omarui will come back in. Where was Igonu going? She was already thinking about, I'm going to get a swing in a second because the set's coming my way, instead of being linked in. She's not linked in at all, is she? And by the time she is, it's too late.
The challenge of trying to run the opposite all the way across the net. They're so committed to getting to their spot, they often can't see the play that's unfolding.
Well played. That's the way you stay on the court. You get yourself out of the position and the trouble you put yourself in. Wada, self-cover, of course. Igonu, not stopping that one.
It's the last step in at the ball. She's so high when she goes to this, but makes the last step in play. Wada somehow keeps the ball alive, but the last step of Igonu.
Lovely pass. Can't get the timing right on the pipe attack. DeGradi. Wonderful from Wada. Japan make the side out.
Seki's ability to set this ball fast to position 2 from all manner of different positions. It's not a particularly tricky choice, but the execution at that speed make it so tough for the Italian middles to close.
What a save. What a save that was from Seki. But she cannot stop Denesi. Well played, Anna Denesi. It'll be Denesi with the serve. Again, just whipping through that. Wada.
Such a fast arm. The tempo's good, and then the ball is set so fast that you can just let it travel and put a hand through on the line.
Just watching DeGradi, she's going to, all right, I'll take the line away, she goes inside her. She takes inside away, she goes to the line. Oh, yes. Well, that was clever play. Canby having to take the first ball. Italy can't get anything off of the free ball situation, but they are let off the hook. Shimamura cannot come up with the point, so it's Italy who have service. It's gone to the line. They're 2 behind at the moment. The score graphic will catch up momentarily. It's 10 for Italy. It's 13 for Japan. Yoshino Sato with the serve. DeGradi, a couple of times she's maybe going a little too steep into that block, and when you do that, you can really slow the ball down then. And Japan are a little unlucky that that's not brought back into play.
Sato trying to move over to play cover behind the Seki block. Able to react to the touch.
Well played, Ishikawa. Seki's coming up with some incredible sets, man. So close to the net. Look at this.
Amazing body control. Not just to play the ball, but to play the ball with control and speed.
Changes coming for Japan. Megumi Fukazawa, the Hisamitsu Springs outside hitter, is coming on to serve. It's been pretty straightforward, the serving tactics for both teams. Japan have been going after Navini. Italy have been going after Ishikawa. Will that continue to be the case? Not far off, well played. Fasina getting in the way. And then somehow Far comes up with yet another point.
Return substitution for Japan. People think of Japan as a attacking and defensive team, but their service pressure is excellent. A lot of players bringing the heat.
Far missed a serve last time out. Doesn't make the same error. But Ishikawa says to Kambi, come on then, give us your best block. Is that it? Thank you. I'll just get block out. 15-12, the second set moving along in a similar fashion to set number one. That's a good swing, great dig. And it is Japan leading 16-12.
The fluidity on this play after the defense is really excellent. Sato knows that she's delivered the ball on the right tempo and she can keep moving through the ball, using her momentum.
Seki's serve. Karate takes it. Well watched by Ishikawa. Wada. Again, so much good cover, so much good movement off the ball for Japan. And somehow that one falls between the first and second line. And no one gets it.
Ishikawa, that's a conscious choice here to play this ball as a recycle. It's the snap at the top to hit the flat part on the hand and get the ball to pop off the net.
And I've said it before, and I'll say it again, they are the greenest team, Japan, because of the amount they can recycle, they can keep the ball moving. But Italy know that this is the kind of test that will get the best out of them. And that block means now Japan call the timeout.
Remember, difficult moment you can push in front of Egoro anymore. Keep in your mind this, okay? Close game can be very good. Close game can be very good. Okay, and also transition, second line. Your team also very good option. Third line push to give the pressure.
Proactive coaching from Ferhat Akbash, particularly talking about when we get Ogonu in defense. She wants to attack, let's put her under pressure, tip the ball into her zone. Thinking about when a difficult moment comes to do something different rather than just swing strong, because Japan have been working really well with an aggressive attack.
Going after Ishikawa yet again. Oh, that's not made it that time. Oh, it has! What the squish! Oh, it was a touch in the block. I think they're going to challenge that. That didn't touch anyone.
The substitution will come in for Japan. Ishikawa out, Ayane Kitamado.
Well, we got a tab up in the conscious, and I'm sure it came up challenge for block touch. It was given as a block touch. But anyway, let's move on then. Japan have a point.
And a 3-point lead.
They do. And on to serve is Ayane Kitamado. Goes after Degradi. That's not a bad serve. Igonu! Good up, Seki. Lovely. That's what you've got to be. That's something that Thailand could learn from. And just this is what Thailand can do. This is what Thailand can do. This is what Thailand don't do enough of. Being aggressive and really taking that block on to try and make something happen. Japan's so good at it.
The technical proficiency in playing those shots and the consistency that the ball gets put in the position that they can play them.
18-14. It was 8-4 in the first set. And Italy were able to come back. Is there any way they can come back from this? It doesn't look like it as Wada strikes again. Timeout Italy.
Dopo che difendono, dobbiamo difendere noi. Perché il gioco adesso è noi attacchiamo, loro difendono e loro chiudono il contrattacco. Vedi l'unico il Giappone, sempre. Loro difendono, noi difendiamo. Lì ha cambiato il colpo, dobbiamo difendere. Ok? Soprattutto quando la girano. Ci dobbiamo aspettare quella palla dove la girano.
Japan winning the defensive battle in set 2, creating more and better chances. Italy trying to get Egonu from position 4 across the net to position 2. There's some scope for Kitamoto to use the tactical serve.
Not high enough to get a full swing. Japan could capitalize. Wada has done exactly that. 20 plays 14.
Can't be in the right spot and nothing she can do. Hits her in the arms.
It's a direct substitution. Kambi is out and in comes Chiderezi. One setter for another. Well played, good set, good swing. Serve out.
Nice fast tempo on the +4 reception.
Japan also make a change. Kitamoto out, Ishikawa in. Morvini to serve. That's not what she was looking for. And in fact, Navini coming out, and it's Giovannini coming in.
The first job will be to be part of the reception group on the Irie serve.
That didn't work. That did not work. What a serve from Irie. And it's so simple, isn't it? It doesn't need an instruction from the coach. Players just come on. They're a serving target.
And to serve into the traffic as well. To force Egonu to get out of the way, Daniesi to move early.
Better ball this time, but that's not a great set. Somehow it stays in play. Wada ends that play. Japan now 23-15 to the good. Timeout by Velasco.
Stiamo lottando. Stiamo aspettando che facciano un errore. Loro non faranno l'errore. Non lo faranno. Se noi non lottiamo palla su palla, loro non faranno l'errore. Dobbiamo guadagnare i punti.
Italy need to find the solution, not just on the side out, but their defense. Their positioning is okay, the block is okay, but they're not turning those small things into opportunities.
Oh, what a dig.
What a set.
It really was. Egonu again. Oh, that's tipped so high. Anyone could have played that.
Sato misses the line.
And that's a big let-off for Italy.
Really enjoyed the interplay. Sato and Shimomura, the ball pushed all the way to the antenna, still found a way to get a jump and swing.
Wonderful. Shimomura brings up set point. This is great to see the Japanese bench really enjoying what's going on. Italy not so much. What a serve! And Ace does it, 97 kilometers an hour, 25-16 for Japan. It is one set all. Let's have another look at this. Oh, yes. Yours, mine, no one's, anyone's, someone. Bueller, anyone. Wow, what a serve.
It really was excellent service pressure by Japan in set 2. Before the game, Julio Velasco did say that the side out was going to be so important for them, and the result of the Italian side out sputtering, 25-16 loss in the second set.
Well, Dave Rogers is down on the court most of the ground, looking for an interview or two, and get to hear from the coaches. Sean, let's have a look at the statistics. Again, it's only 3 errors, so it's not bad, but they're just nothing from serving pressure, only 10 attacks.
They couldn't convert their opportunities in attack. A lot of balls where they were trying to keep the ball alive or go for too much. Japan were excellent in attack, though.
It's what Japan do, is they keep the ball in play, and they keep it in play, and keep it in play. They bide their time, they wait for their moment.
And then they let Yukiko Wada do what she does.
Yes.
She has been fantastic so far.
Yep, she has. Receiver accuracy. For Italy, they could do a little bit more in that target zone. And Japan are, well, 64% in where they want it. That's pretty good going. Right, who's been doing well? Ishikawa, 9 points. Degradi, 6. Degradi needs a few more. And certainly efficiency could go up a little bit as well. But it's very evenly poised at 1 set apiece. And it's anyone's for the taking now, despite the 1x, the win predictor. What was you been calling it?
Winnie P.
Winnie P. Okay, we'll go with that then. Saying that it's Italy's game at the moment. We'll have to wait and see.
I think the challenge, though, for Japan is to maintain this level. They were excellent in all phases of the game.
Well, let's head down to the court. Dave is ready to have a chat with Ferhat Akbash.
Ferhat, in terms of the defense, the service pressure, the performance, is that the best set Japan have played since you've become coach?
We play against Olympic champion and world ranking #1. We need to be more precise for sure, because we need to find the target well at serve zone. Some moments we didn't do. Libero has very good pass and we serve to her some moments. We need to catch the precision in better way if you would like to stay in this game, because Italia is very strong. We will try our best.
Incredible that after a performance like that, you still think you need to be better. Do you think there's another level for your team to go to then?
I think we need to challenge this, because I know that Italia is going to push like crazy after this moment. That's why we need to be more precise and precise.
You're in a great place. Good luck. Thank you.
Indeed, you cannot rest on your laurels.
Speaking of a man who has a lot of laurels to rest on, Dave Rogers is very lucky to be speaking to Massimo Barbolini.
Let's hear what they have to say.
Massimo, this doesn't happen very often. You were very much outplayed in that second set, but it's 1-all, all to play for. What are the messages that you've said to the team to try and help you get back into this?
And the message is that we don't have to be surprised if they defense a lot. they're on team, they are 50 years, they defend so much, and so it's normal that they defend so much. We have to defend one ball more, and we have also to make a good situation also in block. We know in some situations we are late in transition. We have to pay attention in this and to defend one ball more than them. It's difficult, it's difficult, but we can.
Is there belief in the group that you can turn it around and win this game?
Yes, we can for sure.
Good luck. Speak to you after the game. Thank you.
Gotta have that. Set 3, let's go. Japan serving. It's 1 set all. Ooh, trouble. 3 ball then for Japan. 4 attacking options. Wada. Think of that. Just, again, it's like, okay, just working on the basis that there's always going to be a block there, don't they?
And knowing that that's the good matchup with DeGrady, that they can play fast, and DeGrady doesn't quite have the size to get over the net against Wada.
Oh, yes. Egonu is always going to win that joust. Italy have started with Ezzi as setter, and then he stays in. But look at this. Yeah, good luck getting to that. Well, it's a foot fault against Japan on the pipe attack. He serves again. The way Seki puts that ball behind, it's incredible. Is that in from Navini? It is. Well, it's been given as a block touch. He really did. Caught Wada. Good serving run this. 3-1, 4-1, ace serve DeGrady.
We've seen Fukudomi and Ishikawa take most of the reception space for Japan. This time, Sato creeps in a little bit.
Good ball. Good up by Seki. And that's a super swing there, saying no touch. That might have been just too slicey, and it's a little bit dicey, and so challenge has been called.
It's also the trickiest angle for the first referee to call. They're so close. They don't have a lot of room to see the angle themselves.
It's been a while since Italy have lost a match, hasn't it? I think it's over a year or so. So already you just wonder, don't you? This is a real tough test for Italy. Can they come through it? Oh no, there's a good example. You see how the thumb comes down, but instantly with that thumb coming down, you can see that movement of the ball already spinning away from the line. You've got to hit straight through that. Get your hand to slap onto your thigh. Oh dear. Well, that's, again, just clever play from Japan. Perhaps not quite the touch that Egonu wanted in the block. Decent enough ball. Good effort, but it doesn't stay in play from Satomi Fukudomi. Platform set. Nice and stable. Yoshino can have the swing. It's right in the hitting window. What was Egonu doing? He kind of didn't block. Touch. Well, that's too far away though. into the crowd.
I cannot say how difficult this swing is.
Go on, you can. Go on.
It's really difficult. The high ball coming across her shoulders. She's eyes are off the net, off the block, and still swing full at the corner.
It's incredible. Get that a tad high, and Gono is going to be bouncing that one. Nice setting from Izzy. The nice hands are always up quite high, as you see, and then she's just using them, which makes it look really easy the way she moves the ball around. A serve. Igonu, just the 87 kilometers an hour.
Backs off a little bit, but that's the control that she needs. Timeout for Japan. Italy up by 4.
Okay, so make sure that they are going to play much more with middle after this moment. Also, we can use middle pipe corridor, okay? As much as we can, okay? So good pass. Let's go.
Okay.
Both sides playing a bit of cat and mouse with service and reception, knowing that neither side wants to serve at the libero. So they're shifting their receivers around, creating different angles if they want to be able to get at the target. This situation now for Japan against the Igonu serve. Ishikawa and Sato next to each other.
That will do very nicely. The block is made. Good pass. What a pickup for Sino. And then he works the fingers. This is a very different Italy to the last set.
Japan unable to operate at the speed that they normally do inside out. Italy creating some more opportunities.
Again, Fukudome with a lovely pass. And the speed of the attack then from Japan, leaving Japan flat-footed. Leaving Italy flat-footed, rather.
Exactly what Ferhat Akbash was asking for. A lot of ball in the first tempo pipe area to create some timing differences for the Italian block to deal with without relying on width and speed.
Oh, yes. Oh, great swing. Naveen's got a great reach on her.
It's actions like that that show why she's being trusted to be into the game. She gets up fast, and it's a short swing. It's not a big, long action. She generates a lot of pace.
Great pass. Love the passing technique. Side out made. They just need more than this there at the moment, Japan.
First tempo. Again, Serafar can't find the tempo against that set. Different zones.
Sensible, safe, steady volleyball from Italy after a serving pressure from Japan.
We don't want sensible, safe volleyball. We want drama and excitement.
We do. It's trying to avoid that, isn't it, I guess? Knife through butter.
Kawada is playing phenomenally well.
Degradi's got to actually watch what's happening, and she's trying, isn't she? But she just can't quite line up on Wada. Whatever she's tried hasn't quite worked.
Swing by Igonu. But Degradi, she's trying to have the stability with block. If she swing blocks, she ends up falling away a little bit. She wants to shuffle and block straight, which is to let the block close, the middle close to her.
Japan operate in the bottom third of the antenna. They're not high above the net, so it's all about that block placement, getting across the net in the right space. Don't have to go particularly high, just need to get close to the ball. Different propositions for Japan now against Igonu, who can go over the block and has been going over the block.
It's the trade-off. Speed and height are often some compromise between the two. Japan understand that height is not their game, so they play with speed.
There's he. Nice to clip the block on the way through. Nevini got a hand to it, trying to keep it in play. Been going in, actually. That's why she tried to play it as well. Wada's playing amazing. 18 points for her so far. We didn't know where it went. Nishikawa plays it perfectly off the fingers. Good pass from DeGradi. Well played, Wada. Well, that was good. Easy having to play it now. It's Italy struggling a little bit. Oh, Fukutomi. Well played, DeGradi. Who's going to have a swing this time? Igonu again. Fukutomi again. Denesi is denied. Oh, this is excellent. Igonu still going half speed. Does she want to keep this rally going? Vecino! Best rally of the match! And DeGradi all smiles, and rightly so. Italy take the point.
Phenomenal defense. With Di Gennaro on the bench watching, we might have with two of the top 5 liberos in the world, and Vecino is making a case that she should be in that discussion as well.
Oh, without doubt. Without doubt. Well played, Fukutomi. I don't think that's caught anyone. Ref's kind of figuring out who it touched, if it touched anyone. Everyone's got a poker face here. What are we going for? Ag with no touch. We're going for Ag with no touch. And no argument.
For Japan, making sure they get the spacing right with Yoshino Sato, where they use her in the reception group, and they'll take a timeout. Potentially touch on that right now.
Still Italy favoured to win. DeGradi with the serve. Oh yes, that's a great dig. Oh goodness! Well, it's reaching over. Denesi did get a touch on it. Seki it was, couldn't play on her own side of the net.
She saved so many balls tonight, so tight. Thought she'd got away with one there.
Well, she's also back row, and she suddenly realised, didn't she? She's like, oh no, then couldn't get her hands out of the way. Nicely done, Nishikawa against Igonu, and Nishikawa gets the better of her.
One of Danyesi is a really good reader of the setter, and even then, the ball was so far she couldn't find a way to get out and affect the block.
Megumi Fukazawa's in. There's a direct replacement into the front row for Seto. One outside hitter for the other. Oh, Fukadabi again. Just incredible defense. And then Seki getting in on the act. Just amazing.
It really is phenomenal defense from Japan, but a phenomenal lead by Italy.
It is. Unlucky by Fukazawa, trying to find her hands in the swing. Didn't happen. Danacy now ready to serve. Good up. Vani work to do. Did she find any fingers? No, she did not. Eri to serve. Very clever. They've been pushing Japan on the perimeter wide and to tee up this opportunity. Although Seki late to read that. Ace serving Gonu, 20 plays 11.
Domi and Ishikawa daring Gonu to go down the middle of the court. Gonu beats them with speed, 90 kilometers an hour, straight down the middle.
Good touch by Nevini. And the clever play from Ezi keeps Italy in the driving seat here. You think for a moment, oh, it's gone out, but then you've got to realise it's Japan and they've probably clipped a finger, and that's exactly what Wada has done. Caught far again.
Changes keep coming for Japan. Tsukasa in.
Yeah, Tsukasa Nakagawa, 24-year-old setter for the NEC Red Rockets. Get the feeling that Fairhat's kind of like, yeah, this set's gone. Let's get a few players on, give them a run out, get a few of our players off and give them a rest.
Miku Akimoto also gets her opportunity to see the court.
Yeah, just 18 years of age, Miku Akimoto, and Victorina Himeji, player since last season. Oh, good effort. Oh, it got him! It got him! Power! Navini makes a really good run down and chase. I think Paolo's thinking, oh, this is gone. Watch Paolo now. He's like, oh, never mind. And then, oh, maybe she could have played it.
If Agano had got this ball back over the net, that would have been the most amazing play I've ever seen.
Yeah, I know, but you just kind of think, never give up, though, do you? Just don't want to give up. Well played far. 23-12. 2 more points required for Italy to be 2-1 up. It's always nice high hands from AC. And just lets it come in and back out again. Great technique from her.
The technique from Ezi is really neutral. She keeps her hands in a high position. The ball doesn't spend a lot of time in her hands. There's not a lot of body movement. It is hard to read. She has good strength that from there she can set the ball to both antennas no matter where she is inside 3 meters.
Nice pass from Danesi. That's just caught the fingers.
Potentially looking at a situation where Italy were on the receiving end of a 25-16 loss in set 2. May return the favour in set 3.
They might well do. They have set point. Denisi puts that one to the floor. And the block will do it. Wrapped up 25-15 by Italy. They lead Japan by 2 sets to 1. Here we go then with set number quattro here. Easy with the serve. Italy up 2-1. Japan straight down to business. With a side-out point.
It's the story of Yoshino Sato. Reception is not the strongest part of her game, but she's a really good attacker. Provides a different kind of attacking option for Japan.
From Italy's perspective, plays like that, they mustn't let themselves get frustrated by it, because they know it's coming.
Teams are going to play in their style, so when they do these things, you can't be surprised, and you've got to think about what the counter move is.
Counter move then for De Gradi was let it go. De Gradi with the serve, trying to put it between Sato and Ishikawa. Is there a touch? Nope. I think that caught Navini. She's trying to admit, she's trying to kind of like, oh no, not me, but I think it caught her.
Just thinking, what would Sarah Farr do right now?
Well, Sarah Farr would completely ignore that, but Navini's not quite got the poker skills, the bluffing ability, just the way she kind of went into that huddle. She knows she touched it. Come on, got to develop that part of your game as well. Take your pick. One of 3 fingers.
That will bring up Yukiko Wada's 20th point. So bring her to the service line.
Good art by Seki. Well played, De Gradi in a good spot. And then Navini giving Japan a taste of their own medicine, going block out. Setting's really nice and controlled, hasn't it? It's not too fast, it's not too slow, it's just right. It's
like porridge.
It really is, yeah. It's a Goldilocks set. Oh, and that is a monster block!
Gonu chooses her spot and presses. Just the shuffle step.
Kind of good in that block. Well up by AZ. Asking Japan to come again. Oh! Both Farr and Navini are looking behind them. It's like, where's it gone? Where is it? What happened? Who did it? And it did look like it landed in, but it came off the antenna. Great swing. Good serve. Just looks really good, doesn't she, Navini, in her movement and her swing and the contact point.
It's a clean technique. She doesn't have a big back arch or a super open rotation. But the contact point at the top is consistently high, and that allows her to really push.
Not quite quick enough to the floor for Igonu. So Japan hold on to a lead at the moment.
Mayu Ishikawa shows great hand control. The ball a fraction behind her and still chips off the top of the outside hand of the block.
Good up from Wada. That was always difficult, and the block moving out of the way, so there's hardly any reference point, is there?
And outside the antenna, moving backwards, looking up, a tough swing. The idea from Ishikawa, though, to create as much pressure on Italy in their transition opportunity.
No chance, no way through, door shut, bolted, locked, and a combination added to it. Great block from Ezi.
The block from Ezi and Igonu making good, simple decisions against the position 4 attack from Japan.
Well played, Ishikawa. Casino a little late to react to that one. Seki with the serve. Good footwork from Ezi. Well, it's an easy one here for Japan to turn from defense into offense. Well up. And then Igonu says, I got this.
Winds it up. Good scramble and a nice awareness of the situation. Igonu doesn't get drawn into the court to run and try and be everywhere. She knows what her job is.
Being brilliant.
She does it well.
Here comes Far. It's a nice serve. Oh, what a touch from Sarah Far. Oh, yes, for Kodame. Soaked up that swing. Well, we talked about how well Japan can cut a ball, but that was a sushi slice and a half. Look at this.
Lovely cut across the ball, and particularly when Italy had no options, everyone was all bunched up in the transition. Igonu gives them the outlet.
That was wafer thin. No, nothing you can do about it. You can't get frustrated. Degradi's been tooled again. She's had a torrid time against Wada.
This time she goes the swing block to the antenna and puts the hands exactly where Wada's expecting them to be.
But that's the way that you get yourself back into, all right, I can't block you at the moment, I can't stop anything you're doing, but I'll make it difficult for you in return.
Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth.
Block for a block, point for a point. Ezi with the serve. Italy holding on to a 2-point advantage, despite everything Japan are doing. And that's great. That's exactly what Italy want, isn't it? They're just getting Seki far enough off the net. There's no middle. And it's giving them Denesi and Far time to come out and help. Oh, that's great. It's Denesi to Igonu it in. That's what we're talking about.
The second ball from here. And this is the time to play a little bit much more dirty beyond this corridor. Number 16. My problem.
Akbas suggesting that there are different options to score from position 4. It's the counter move. Igonu and Eze have been really stable in their block. joined in by Daniesi and Farr as well. They're just moving one shuffle step across and pressing, giving a really stable block platform.
3-point lead for Italy. 2 sets to 1 lead. And Japan just come back with a super swing. Great hit. Oh yes, that's set, but the hit doesn't match it.
Trajectory a tiny bit flat. Ends up with a got a rush. Hari continues serving for Japan, just 1 point in arrears.
That's not made it.
Italy, a break-point advantage midway through the 4th set. Gradi, strong serve at Sato.
Oh dear, this is not what Japan want.
Shinomura never got her feet in the position where she had control of what was happening at the end of her swing.
That's not coming back. Italy now making the press forward. Timeout by Japan.
Now in the game, just we take the point with some great stuff and we keep the point by ourselves. Let's play the game. No easy mistakes. Stay in the game. Stay in the game.
Gap has really come from some simple adjustments in the game plan. Italy presenting a really stable block against the position 4 attack from Japan. And we predict a careening in favour of Italy to 91%. Degradi here once again. Look for her to go after against Yoshino Sato. Or to serve it straight out the back.
Wow, yes, come on. 3-1 serves in.
13-10. Feels like a good position for Italy, but for Japan, if they can find a couple of transition points, find a way to get their side out stabilised, they could have an exciting finish ahead of us.
Rather 22 points for her, going after Degradi, who deals with that very well. Well played, Seki. Kept her eye on that. Back to win 2.
And that's the variation on attack from position 4. Not trying to swing cross-court. Thumb up. Work at the top of the block.
Good serve. Nice. Still going. Free ball. Better chance now for Italy. Oh, it's too low. Still a bit of a scramble, though. And Japan take the point.
Twice in a row, Sato finds the right solution from position 4.
Adesso ci stanno cercando solo le mani, mettiamo bene le mani e non ci prenda qua. Orientiamo bene le mani, stanno giocando solo quella palla lì e la difesa dobbiamo essere pronti a correre quelle palle lì. Tutti, non solo il 6. Il 6 per la palla lunga, ma anche l'1 e il 5. Se ce la fanno arriviamo e recuperiamo.
Italian is not fantastic. In fact, it's really terrible. But the discussion of the relationship between block and specifically block technique and how that affects the defense behind it and what the defense behind it can expect to play is the reason why Velasco is considered one of the greatest coaches in the history of volleyball. And even with these players, to come back to the basic ideas of what the game is. Wada will get us back underway.
Oh, not a good serve. Oh, yes, well done, Ezzy. That's some serious presence of mind. Ganesi to serve. Good set. Good up. Fukudome makes the dig. Ezzy makes a great dig. But now it's advantage for Japan. Not taken. What a touch from Degradi. Far! Wow!
It's a good thing it's loud in here because Serafar did not hear the footsteps of Palagoni coming in behind her, who was going to crush that ball that got past her.
No need. Far got it covered. Degradi almost brought it back into play.
It's a good variation in the spacing. The slide, the back row attack comes inside, so a slight variation in tempo and just a different look. Navini and Far to counter. Sato to serve for Japan.
Lovely pass. Oh. Just one too many swings and hits that didn't quite connect properly for Far, and eventually one has not landed in court.
Sato brings really good speed on this serve. It's a nice hybrid.
We are all square. Of course we are.
Really good serve in the seam, causing a lot of pressure between Navini and Degradi, how they're going to handle it.
No need to handle that one. We are on the service, double change coming. A slightly different one to what we've normally seen, so we can be coming into the back row and Maluau into the front row. But shouldn't change the dynamic. Camby's got a good serve on her. I hope I haven't just
Put the commentator's curse on her.
kiboshed it. This is a good serve. Oh, that's just such a good touch. Good up by Facino. Navini can't quite finish it off. Ishikawa does finish it off for the side out.
And the block for Italy is working so well in the middle. The option is always to challenge the edge. And again, the Japanese players have made the right response and changing the choices they're making from position 4. Shimamura will come out. And Fukuzawa will come in to serve. Everything tied up at 16 apiece.
Well played, Degradi. Just got in the way of that one. Big scramble here for Japan. No, and more no. You cannot do that against Ishikawa and think that you are going to win the rally or win the point. Why, indeed, did that not get blocked or not have hands up? We will never know. What we do know is Japan have the lead. And they could extend it. Well played, Degradi. Well played, Navini. Oh, it's not landed in. Well, this double change has backfired on Italy. They're calling the timeout. They haven't reversed it.
perso il filo, stavamo battendo bene, abbiamo sbagliato la punta, sono venute addosso. Stiamo riprendendo, dobbiamo ricostruire meglio, la palla più precisa, tutto. Poter attaccare come vogliamo noi, non come possiamo. E queste palle di difesa le dobbiamo prendere. Lasciamolo un po' più di parallela ai 4 che stanno sempre tirando lì, stanno sempre facendo questa palla a mani. La linea non ha tirato una palla ancora.
The stability that the Italian team had created on block against Japan's position 4 attack has evaporated. All of a sudden there's indecision, there's strange choices happening against attackers of good quality. The result is Japan 2 points to the good and Fukuzawa to serve.
That's not a great pass. 19-16, the crowds erupt here as Japan have a 3-point advantage in this must-win set for them.
So we'll make the return double substitution. Paolo Ogonu re-enters the fray. Her side down by 3.
Decent ball from Navini. A point back. 17-19. It's still doable for Italy. It's certainly not done and dusted here for Japan.
Fukuzawa returns to the bench. Her job done for this set. Sato in the receiving lineup.
Oh, magnificent Ishikawa. She's really enjoying herself.
This is a fantastic swing. The ball coming down from the rafters. Ishikawa trusts her hand. Finds the corner.
Didn't catch the block. What a position there for Japan. 21-17 they lead. Fukudomi will get to it. Free ball coming. 4 attacking options, 2 front, 2 back. DeGradi can only go with the tip ball though. Great cover. Oh, it's still going. Another chance for Italy. And eventually they take it. It is breathtaking volleyball here in Hong Kong.
Both sides working right to the limits of their capability. The ball not always in clean situations, requiring teams to be connected with each other, thinking quickly.
Just ridiculously good volleyball. We could be going 5 here. Ishikawa to serve. Lovely touch in the block. Lovely finish by Wada. Japan require 2 points.
Continues her incredible offensive output from the right side of the court for Japan.
Touches everywhere from Japan. But the ball comes off of Yoshino on its way out, so Italy take the point. Is there still a twist in the tail of this set? Ezzy ready to serve. They've gone into the front row. There's no rotation error, so she's just going to go and stand at 2 already. That's such a good choice, keeping it away from Igonu. Isolating Denesi. It's set point Japan.
Good use of the 4 avenues on the court. Ari running into the space in front of the center. The space opens up to the pipe behind.
Michika Yamada is on to serve.
Igonu trying to get all the way across the net. Traffic in the middle of the court.
Igonu can run as soon as that ball leaves the hand, which is now, but she's left it a little bit late. She's still in a good place, though. DeGray makes it look easy.
She does that about as well as any player in the world. Her ability to find the block is exceptional.
We are going 5. Japan take the set 25-20. It is 2-2. Who knew?
Situation by situation.
Set 5 underway. Japan serving, Italy receiving. First to 15. Unless we go 14 all. Then it's 2 clear. Good up. Bugadone once again in the right place, soaking up the ball. And it's a break point start for Japan.
Wada makes the choice to keep going with the ball. It's a long ball set from almost the sideline.
This is exactly what we wanted. We've been talking about all through this VNL. You dragged all the way in. Continue on that angle. Don't cut it back to where the block is. 2-0.
Seki with a lovely variation on serve. Subtle enough to draw the overpass. Drops in front of
La palla in corte passa pulita l'attacco. Non può passare pulito quell'attacco lì. Entra così, come fa a tirare lì? La voglio vedere che tira lì. Palla corta, chiudiamo queste diagonali, ragazzi. Palla in banda, palla opposta, prendiamo la parallela. Tutte le palle corte andiamo sulla diagonale. Non possono passare pulite, né da 4 né da 2.
Basis of defense is what the block is doing. And the Winnie P has almost nothing separating these two sides. Because all that separates them on the scoreboard in set 5 is 2 points.
Italy still looking for side out. Igonu. Maybe she'll get another go. Nope. Renesi.
Finally an opportunity for the Italians to attack through the middle of the court. Agnesi and Farr have been relative onlookers to the Italian offense.
Good block. And just like that, it's 2-2.
Teams of this quality, no lead is particularly safe.
Farr gets the overpass.
The targeting of Yoshino Sato. There will be a situation, particularly as we get to the second half of the set, they will think about using a service and reception sub for her.
The ball from Fukudome. Transition chance here. Neveni. Japan looking for this side-out point. So just play it off Igonu.
Such a calm head. Mayu Ishikawa has a feeling for no stress in these difficult moments. There'll be a little bit of a delay while we get the correct ball in play.
Clearly. Ishikawa. Can do nothing about that.
The Italian reception is stacked all the way over to position 5. Casino almost in the middle of the court.
Oh, nice change up. A good ball in from Nevini. Wada can't bring it back into play, and we are tied up at 4s.
Serafar catches the switch on the block. Wada moving across. There's space either side.
Forced to the net to try and get a recycle, which they've done. Now, is that caught? Far saying absolutely no this time. But that's not going to stop the video challenge.
This is almost textbook recycle and reset play. Shinasato has no thought of scoring the first. She's only playing to her cover player and knows that she has to get out because she's likely going to be the easiest set for the next player to make.
We thought that this was going to be a good game. We were hoping this is going to be a good game. And what we've ended up with is a right ding-dong here in Hong Kong. And there was a touch. She did touch it. Of course, she's always touching it. But there was a proper no, I didn't. Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
An unreliable narrative.
Growing into this with every touch, really, Nevini.
The first couple of efforts looked like she was getting up to speed, but now very much looking in place.
Good set. For as good as Igono has been, I think Wada's been better.
I would agree. Ishikawa does a really nice job protecting Sato on reception. And Wada will look to bring the heat from the service line. Japan up by 1.
Well played. That could probably still go a little bit higher for Far. Good lead. Japan edging it at the moment.
Sato will look to attack the 2 attacking receivers for Italy next to each other in 6 and 5.
Danesi's such a good ball. It was a net touch against Japan. It was Seki who touched the net.
Fantastic composure by Danesi as well. She didn't look like she was flustered taking the first reception.
Shimamura and Seki both touched the net. 7-7. This is such a good game of volleyball. And now the pendulum swings Italy's way.
The play by Danesi at the net looks like it's a simple play, but she knows from the moment she leaves the floor exactly what she's trying to do and is always in control of that.
Oh, that's a good serve. Well done, Nevini. DeGradi waiting. It's a little bit off the net. She doesn't mind that. Well, that's a classic, isn't it? Defenders in to play that, and then the block gets the touch that takes it away. And Italy have a 2-point lead. Japan, timeout.
situation, you can push in front of Senna, you don't need to block point. You just be patient, okay? Also touching, easy. Setter, continue setting left side, okay? If she said they go to you have time. She goes to second line soon. Okay, then our dirty game starts, okay?
One of the first times this evening that Ferhat Akbaş has been looking backwards with what he says in a timeout, but quickly switches to talk about what decisions they can expect from Eze.
There was a moment where Japan were ahead to win, but it's changed again. Eze with the serve. That will stay in play. Shimamura, that's no good. Great touch by Eze. Oh, not quite for Degradi on the angle.
It was a really good ball by Navini, allowed Degradi to come to the ball, to be able to be physically aggressive towards it. Looks for too much angle.
Shimamura out, and coming in to serve, Megumi Fukazawa, 22 years of age. Nice pass. 2-point lead restored. That's a good serve, taking the pipe out of the play. Good up from Degradi. Oh, what a block! Ishikawa shuts down Igonu.
Igonu approaches the ball at half speed. Was not really an aggressive play at the ball at all. If she's going to do that, it has to be a shot that's going to pass the block. Ball just a couple of centimeters above the tape. Degradi out. Giovannini in for Italy.
Got to be a serving target. But no, goes to Navini. Good up, Ishikawa. Another chance here, though, for Italy. Fukudome. Wada. Oh, goodness, Japan. Somehow, it's still going. Oh, no, I don't believe it. Paolo Igonu has somehow managed to play it out, but there is a challenge coming from Italy for net touch. Wowzers. She had all the back. I thought she was going to play that to the back row.
She had acres of space to play the ball into. Challenge will be a net touch.
Well, this is an important moment. Right now it's 10-10. It could be 11-9 if this is a net touch. We have seen just about everything. Yeah.
I'm holding my breath, Clayton.
I can't hold my breath that long.
Yeah, I hope the challenge doesn't take too long.
No, it's not net fault. It is 10-10. It is still anyone's for the taking. How are Italy going to respond? That was a rally that they were almost in control of for most of it. That's how you respond. A lovely miss hit through the middle. And Danesi can smile away to serve this next one.
Emma Danesi is a kind of player who looks like she's always in control of what she's doing in all phases.
It's a good serve. An equally good side out. Ishikawa and Wada have been exceptional for Japan. They haven't really run the middle as much as they usually do. Aries neither what to do. Shimomura's had little to do, but Ishikawa, Yoshino Sato, and Wada have been the mainstays. It's Ishikawa with the serve. Oh, that had a bit of fizz in it. Touches everywhere. Oh, what a shame. That's so unlike Ishikawa.
Standing down ball. One of the unusual shots for a player to be playing in the game.
So we've got a double change coming. Gonuza can be into the back row. Malawao into the front row for the height. Can be on to serve.
And can Malawao make the right decisions?
Well, that block, you mean, and actually put runs across the net.
Yoshino Sato being hidden in reception. Kambi will look to go after her. Fukutomi shading her way.
Aries not had a great deal to do, but when required, has delivered.
Serve at Ishikawa to try and take the pipe out of the play. She's all over the reception.
Another change. Yamada's on to serve. Far comes back through the middle. And Italy have the lead. We are getting so close to an outcome.
Navini has done such a good job on reception. She's been fantastic. Is why they've been able to run the middle so much. Giovannini leaves. DeGradi returns.
Oh, that was a chance.
Wada continues to be excellent.
She really does. Side out is achieved. Navini will feel that maybe she could have kept this ball in play.
Timeout.
La partita passa per questo rapporto tra muro e difesa su queste fasi. Continua a passare lì la palla. Continua a passare lì, non hanno tirato una parallela. Per quelle difese che dobbiamo prendere, dobbiamo spostarci prima. Palla laterale, teniamo la palla, ok?
It's a very bold prediction. 73% chance Italy wins.
Wada with the serve, and her jump serve has been excellent throughout this match. Can she find a way to make it count?
And Akimoto comes in as the blocking substitution for Seki.
It's a good serve, it's a good pass. It's a good touch in the net. Oh, it's not made it. It has made it. Whoa, what a swing. Japan have match point. I repeat, Japan have match point.
Look for the commit block on perfect reception.
Wada with the serve. Lovely pass by Facino. Oh, well done. Well done indeed. What a play from Malawao. And now it's the first to get too clear. Of course it is. Of course it goes beyond 15.
It's a deserving situation, I think, for both of these sides.
Far. Now it's all about consistency, holding your nerve, making your side out. Sato does that. Match point number 2 for Japan. Allison.
Maluel has the advantage that she's only played a little bit in this game. The Japanese block and defense won't have had enough information or time on the court to have a good feeling for what she's going to do. Now they have the problem. There's Nagonu back in. Nagonu front row. Sato receiving in position 1.
Ooh, Fukudomi under a little bit of pressure. Great play, block out.
Mayu Ishikawa says pressure. What is this pressure that you speak of? I know nothing of it. Fukudomi does a great job cutting out Sato, taking half the court by herself. Yamada out, Shimamura back in.
Shimamura with the serve. Match point number 3 for Japan. Danesi! What a swing from her! But at the moment, Italy cannot find a break point. They need 2 to get the win. Japan need 1.
Degradi serving from 5. Gets after Sato.
Oh, yes! Seki just as Ryder puts that on the floor, Seki walks past and gives a little fist bump.
That is a delightful swing. So aggressive into the space and doesn't look to go for too much of the line. Hits the space in the corner.
Match point number 4 for Japan. Oh, Navini made that look like it was match point number 1, or just point number 1 rather. Look at this. Cool and calm.
Really lovely high swing too. Irie made a good second move.
Both teams are really dialed in now. That is monstrous from far. And the lead swings Italy's way. And it's time out for Japan. Well, he's having all sorts of funny things because they did cross lines earlier on. Now it's changed again. Wow.
Dagnese try and stay away from Fukudomi here.
It's all over. It's an error from Ishikawa. Was there a net touch though for Italy?